Hello and welcome again to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Amata. Today's the 18th of March and this time I bring you some news regarding Nintendo. Now most of you probably saw the interesting reveal from Nintendo yesterday regarding their partnership with DeNA, or Dana depending on your pronunciation, to basically bring smartphone versions of their IP to obviously mobile devices. Now this isn't ports, but new versions, but I won't go into that fully. Most of you probably know the score anyway, but in case you missed it, I did do an article on redgamingtech.com yesterday. I will link it in the description below this video if you wish to give that a read. Now, Satoru Iwata has assuaged some of your worries and basically has confirmed that mobile games from Nintendo will be made in-house, as basically, well, some people became concerned after the announcement regarding the deal with Dana, that, well, they would be handling the lion's share of development despite the fact that Nintendo is notoriously protective of their IP, but Iwata has assured us that the games will be made by Nintendo, but the development teams will be benefiting from DeNA's network expertise. Now, Iwata actually spoke to Time, and he had this to say, quote, "Development of smart device games will be mainly done by Nintendo, but it is significant that we are forming a joint development structure with DeNA. Nintendo, through experience in the dedicated game system business, is good at making traditional game products. But for smart devices, in addition to the product aspect of a game, the aspect of an ever-evolving service is a very important service that encourages gamers to play every day, even for a short time. DeNA has extensive know-how in developing the service side of things, and will be primarily responsible for the service-orientated operations. We will be able to greatly leverage strengths of each party." Now, some of you may be wondering, well, is Shigeru Miyamoto getting involved? And the answer is not yet. He's basically not going to have a hand in the mobile development, as his priority is currently in developing Wii U titles, but Iwata said they will discuss his involvement in the future. So basically, he's a bit busy right now, but maybe in the future. And then Iwata finished up by making the promise that they are obviously not going to do anything to hurt their IP or their brand image. Now, that's pretty standard for any company to say, but especially Nintendo, as I said earlier on in the video, they're pretty notorious when it comes to how protective they are of their IP, and well, they're going to make sure to do it right, and the fact that they're handling most of the development themselves, well, that kind of confirms that. They're pretty much just using DeNA, or making use of DeNA, should I say, because of their expertise when it comes to smartphone gaming, the network side, the service side, and that sort of thing. Obviously, maybe they'll even give them some hand with the business model, the monetization, or something like that. I mean, I don't know if they'll go free to play or not. I don't know. It's hard to say. They might do, because they did the whole Pokemon Shuffle thing. But it's hard to say. There's a difference between that and a fully fledged smartphone title with free to play microtransactions and ad support. Anyway, that is me done for this video, but do let me know your thoughts and opinions. What business model would you like to see from Nintendo? Would you just prefer to pay, like, I don't know, £4 or $4 or whatever for a game? Or would you prefer a free-to-play with ad support option and possibly well-done microtransactions? Microtransactions are pretty hard to do well, especially on mobile. But I think with the right expertise, which they seem to have, Nintendo could do it. So I don't know, I'm not really sure. In a way, I kind of prefer just the pay and that's it model, but that's just me. Anyway, do let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you next time.